This is our Lawnboy we got from a coworker. I'm going to be in the sun here. (195cc) Tecumseh. Just check the oil. The oil is pretty clean in it, but a lot of things don't make a lot of sense on this machine so far. First of all, if the oil's so clean, then why does this look, I don't know if you can see that or not, there is like more oil on that plug than I've seen in a long time. So that's not making a whole lot of sense. I guess this lawnmower's been put away. It's been stored for several years, and he wants to make sure it runs, so I'm gonna get it fired up for him. Hopefully there's not too many problems with it, and probably running out of fuel, so it's good for the next time he needs it. Also gonna change out this air filter because this guy is like worst I've seen. I need two hands for that, but get that off. Alright, I'll get her apart and we'll see what's wrong with this thing. What I could tell right now, we definitely have the wrong spark plug in it, and the engine's hydrolocked. You see that oil dripping from the spark plug? It's totally filled with oil. I just gave it a pull here and it just came spewing out the hole. So we're going to get the oil out of the cylinder, and then we'll look at the gas and the carb bowl and the main things and see if this thing will fire up. Oil inside the engine is clean, so I don't even think it needs a change. If I can set this down somewhere, I'm gonna put the camera here and I'll let you see how much oil comes out of this plug hole, spark plug hole. Alright. Okay, we'll give this thing a pull and show you how much it's coming out of this. Give this a few pulls. And that's quite a bit of oil in it. A lot of oil. Get her up top dead center and alright, so that's one problem. Okay, we get the cover off this thing. Sorry about my air compressor running over there. We're going to change the air filter, clean up the carb a little bit. Those linkages are pretty bad. We're going to get it down on the ground and pull it a little harder so we can get this hydrolock situation. All the oil out of the cylinder. Oil's pretty good. I don't even think it needs changing, but it is a little high, and that's probably why I got hydrolocked. It's sitting for the years it's been sitting. And I'll get back with you. Okay, here we're got the crowl off. We're gonna sand these contact points, the coil. We're gonna blow all this dirt out of the air fins, and then we're gonna probably get over here and clean up these linkages, drop this fuel bowl, change this air filter, which I've already told you and it's pretty dirty. Just kind of clean up this mess and put the crawl back on, see if we got any spark for this machine. It just looks like it's been in a damp condition for a while. Alright. Well, we had to pull the carb off this mower because I can't, the bowl nut is trying to cross thread on me and I want to just get it right, so I want to flip the carburetor over to do that. And when I pulled the carburetor off, as you can see, I have got like all kinds of oil oozing out of this lower chamber. So I'm glad I took this off, because otherwise it probably wouldn't even start. So sometimes taking things apart works pretty well. So I'm glad I took it off. And we'll get into the rest of this and get this carb buttoned up, and hopefully we'll get this thing started tonight. Alright. Okay, I got the carb back on, muffler back on, linkages freed up. All linkages are freed up here. Oh, carburetor bowl is cleaned and put back on, drained all the gas out, sprayed it with a little carb cleaner. This machine seems to have some pretty weak spark. The plug that was in it isn't the correct plug, but it does spark with that one. But I would put the correct plug in it, I don't get spark. But it could be, since I'm just turning it by hand, you know, maybe I'm not getting a good enough spin on it. So I think it'll go. I'm going to put it back together here, and I expect this machine to smoke if it starts, because there was a tremendous amount of oil in the cylinder. All right. Okay, well, here we are. Got to run it after a few pulls, starting fluid. We got the wrong oil in this thing, so we're gonna get this thing hot, change the oil in it. It's some kind of non-detergent oil in it, and it's really thick. It's just not the right oil in it, so we're gonna take it, get it hot, dump what's in here out, put the right stuff in, and probably run this engine out of fuel, or let the owner do it, and it'll be good to go the next time he needs it in a few years. Alright, well, this is my rebuild of the Lawnboy 190cc Tecumseh. Took me a few hours, and kind of rewarding when you get something fixed that really didn't run before. Alright, thanks for watching. Lawnboy in action. and non-detergent SAE 30 motor oil. I started to pour this into another measuring container, and it was the same thick substance that was in this mower. And I want to read what it says to you on the back. Let's set this down for a minute. It says, caution, this oil is rated API-SA. It contains no additives. It is not suitable for use in most gasoline-powered automotive engines built after 1930. Use in modern engines may cause unsatisfactory engine performance or equipment harm. So, I don't really know why this stuff is on the market. I don't know if you can see that. Non-detergent. But don't use this in your outboard, your lawnmower or small engine equipment, because it could do some damage. So watch out for that. And about this Lawnboy, I really did like it. Mowed my lawn with it. It really seemed to be balanced well. The self-propelled works very well, and these front wheels, the rounded front wheels, really seem to keep it nice and straight, and it doesn't bounce very much. Like, my yard is very bumpy, but these wheels really do a nice job on it. So I really like this mower. It's a Tecumseh engine. It ran really well. It had good power, and I'd recommend this unit to anyone. Yeah, I'd like to get one myself, one of these soon. All right, thanks for watching.